Hi Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 3rd through the 9th. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Capricorn, for this reading, I'm using a Tarot of the Golden Wheel. I'm also pulling you a Spirit of the Animals Oracle card. Alright, you have a lot of characters here. Capricorn, a lot of characters. Okay, so some of you dealing with a lot of people here this week. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, okay, here's the Seven of Swords. Not automatically negative, don't think that. It can be that sneaky, shady sort of energy, someone who's trying to get away with something. Here in this deck, he's actually spying. He's actually spying on, he's hiding, but it also, he's hiding from these three people, but he's also watching them. This card for me in this deck very much indicates spying. Let's see what's underneath it. So there is this like secretive energy here for you guys. Okay. King of Wheels, King of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely spying. Page of Swords. So, you male Capricorns, you could be spied on here this week, being spied on by someone. You also could be spying on someone. You could be watching someone. That could be a Virgo. Interesting. We have the Hermit here. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. I could just keep going. So we have the King of Pentacles, which is you. We have the King of Swords. I have the King of Cups here. I have the Emperor, the Empress, the Queen of Wands. A lot of characters here, and there's a lot of kings. So some of you are dealing with a lot of men. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Definitely, maybe some of you are dealing with a Virgo. King of Swords can be a Virgo. You might be a male Capricorn dealing with a Virgo. This is someone watching someone. This is some spying energy with the Page of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Now, if this is a partner or a love interest, most likely they're watching you on social media, or maybe you're checking them out. The overall energy for you guys for the week is the High Priestess, which is a secretive energy. So some of you are coming off more secretive here this week, hiding something, checking someone out quietly for some of you. You could be playing your cards close to your chest, keeping things to yourself. I definitely see some of you maybe very psychic here this week, maybe listening to your intuition more here at this time, maybe learning to trust your intuition more here at this time. Ace of Cups, High Priestess, when I have this combination in a spread, Capricorn, it's talking about your psychic abilities, things being turned up a notch. So if you feel as though someone is spying on you, or if you feel as though, Capricorn, someone is trying to get away with something, or if they're hiding something from you, this could be your partner, could even be a child. I've seen two pages, and so it could be with a child. You know, your intuition is on point. So listen to your intuition. But Ace of Cups, High Priestess, this is psychic ability, things being turned up a notch. Now, some of you, it's a general reading, some of you, and so This is why it's so important that we have readings and forecast, because this is you actually blocking your intuition. So some of you, it's like your intuition is screaming at you. Your intuition is very strong here this week. But with the Two of Swords, for me, this is like not acknowledging it. In a lot of decks with the Two of Swords, you see the person blindfolded. And so for some of you, this is you maybe blocking your intuition, not listening to your intuition. Not all of you, but for some of you. Others, this is actually a very passive energy with the High Priestess and the Two of Swords here. It's avoiding rocking the boat, not wanting any drama. Maybe some of you pulling back with the High Priestess energy. It's a more independent energy, spending some time alone here. Now, you might have an Emperor around you. This could be your husband. This could be a man. It could be a love interest. Could be an ex. I often view the Emperor as marriage material, or someone who was married. He might be a father. He might sit in a position of power. He can be a more controlling individual. And so with the Two of Swords, if this is an ex, for some of you, you could be telling this person no, or they could be telling you no with the Two of Swords. Two of Swords can be someone who's blocking their heart, someone who's closed off, not receptive. And the High Priestess energy is an independent energy. So some of you are maybe pulling back from someone. This person might be trying to reconcile with you with the Ace of Cups. There's communication here. So if you are telling someone no, or if you just, maybe you're not telling someone no, but if you're just kind of withdrawing and wanting to spend some time alone here this week, they actually could be a little immature. When you tell them this, they could be a little dramatic. Other Capricorns, for a few of you, there's pregnancy coming up here. So either you are pregnant already, or I do see pregnancy. So some of you are already pregnant. Others, there is a pregnancy that's coming in. There's a child. So we have the Ace of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. We do have the Empress. We have the Empress and the Emperor, which is a couple. Now, you might have a lot of other people around you here this week. This could be family members, friends. Some of you are pregnant. You're maybe hiding a pregnancy. Some of you could be having a baby maybe in the time of Leo. I'm seeing that. You might be hiding a pregnancy. Some of you are dealing with maybe two men. One of these men might be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, King of Cups. Now, for a very small number of Capricorns, if you are finding out that you're pregnant, and literally this might be for one or two of you, you might not know who the father is. You could be dating two men. You might have a husband with the Emperor. You might have a husband. But then we have this King of Cups here. Just be careful with the Seven of Swords energy. This is a deceptive energy. So it could be that someone is lying to you. Could be lying about a pregnancy. Yeah, so some of you, it's so very important that you listen to your intuition here at this time. Others, you Capricorn females, you have this independent energy here. So there's a blessing, there's a new opportunity that's coming in. Most likely it's from a male energy, a masculine energy. This person is communicating with you. And I feel like for many of you, this is in regards to a relationship. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Nine of Cups. So 9 and 1 is 10. 10 of Cups. This is in regards to a relationship, a family matter. For many of you, there's great joy and happiness coming in. For some of you, maybe a wish. If you're wishing for a relationship or wishing to reconcile, wishing to get pregnant, I think that there's some unknowns at this time. But if you're just patient, here, if you're just patient, there is great happiness that's coming in for you. There is this blessing. Give it time to develop here. For those of you that are getting into a relationship, I mean, this is feelings. You're possibly falling in love. Yeah, so you have this very nice energy here. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Empress. So I have this masculine, but I also have this feminine. And the Empress represents fertility. And so again, I see some of you conceiving. Others, you're manifesting something that's going to bring you great happiness. This could be within your career. The ground is fertile, but this is a time to plan, to trust your instincts, to plan. Plant the seeds, but then be patient. Give them time to grow. And yeah, this is going to turn into something very beautiful here. For some of you, something you're dreaming of, something you're wishing for. And maybe you have to stay quiet with this Seven of Swords, this High Priestess energy. Maybe you have to keep this to yourself or just between you and another person. You might have to kind of keep this quiet for the time being, but this is very nice. Others, you might have a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person around you who's significant. Maybe you're a Capricorn that is dealing with your mom and dad here this week. Coyote, revealer of the truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Interesting. So yeah, interesting. So for some of you, that Seven of Swords can be someone who was maybe trying to trick you, trying to fool you in some way. But with the High Priestess here, Capricorn, you would know that. I mean, you know it now by watching this reading, but you would know that. For some of you, don't take any action though. Two of Swords, you could block this person out, but this is a more passive energy and it's like avoiding rocking the boat. So that might be what's needed at this time. Just sit back, enjoy yourself here, which I think many of you are. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Don't take things too seriously. Take time to play. Which I definitely see you doing. And I do see some of you planting seeds here for the future. So yeah, if you have bumps in the road, laugh at yourself. If you make mistakes, laugh at yourself here. It's not a big deal. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the process, Capricorn. But very nice, beautiful energies. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you're interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. And over on Vimeo, I do have the 2020 yearly readings. That link is below if you are interested. All right, guys, have a great week.